to school or eat dinner,
This
and
nigga
then
beating
just
his meat!
retreating back to his little boy cave.
It's smelling
I
it.
said we figured this was...
Damn,
That's that greasy boy
that's
right
why
there.
she left his ass.
Yeah, he was nasty is what it was. He was a dirty motherfucker. She had to roll out on that shit.
Bro, that's terrible.
Jesus.
Pop up at the cut, we get up with you. What it is, guys? It's your boy Blastphamoushd, and today we are here to check out more scary animated story. Now, if you guys want to watch the original video, the link's gonna be in the description down below. I am accompanied by my accomplice today, none other than Andy. Please tell the people something about yourself.
No.
Close enough. If you guys want to watch the original video, the link is going to be in the description down below. Make sure to send women.
And feet pics. We need to upgrade the only toes.
That's yeah.
Diversify.
I want to let the ladies know that I will be updating my only toes. Brand new feet nudes. I'm gonna put like pumpkin seeds and candy corn
Seasonal.
on it. Yep, seasonal. Seasonal. I'm upgrading my content. He's laughing because he knows how good it's gonna be for all of you guys. I'm gonna put like,
Different colored leaves all around.
yeah, I mean,
his feet.
yeah.
He's gonna dip his feet in pumpkin spice lattes and wiggle his toes with the foam for you guys.
Yep.
Sick. I mean, you totally cool people.
Yep. They just like feet.
Yeah. All right.
They just like feet pictures, man. Nothing weird. All right, so if you guys want to watch the original video, it is by Martin Animations. Make sure to go subscribe to him, especially since
That's a dude with a wig. Look at the 5 o'clock shadow on homie with the boobs in
there's
bed.
possibly women in there. Let's do this.
My son used to be very active on something called Discord, which, from what I understand, is a messaging app for people who play video games. It allowed him to talk to people from all over the world that play the same games as him. So at some point, he broke the news to us that he'd been talking to a girl over in the UK named Lori.
Yeah, feet pics.
She and he had become friends, playing some sort of pirate game, playing together most...
Open seas.
That's right.
Open something. That's what that means.
Yep.
Arg, give me the booty.
The only game where it's still okay to.
Only if you pillage it first.
We probably gonna have to edit.
We gonna edit that out.
That's that was a hard. You know what? Yeah.
They did that shit with a hook.
That was a little too much.
You mean
that
tell me
was
you
a
ain't-
hard R right
You ain't
there.
never dressed up as Hook from Peter Pan for a female? She was nasty like that. She was into that Neverland porn. Shit.
If I want to show her Captain Hook, I'll just drop my pants.
Yeah, my shit hooks too.
Let me see y'all put your hooks up in the comment section down below.
That's gonna bring back some painful memories for one of my fans. He's like, oh. Yeah, you drop your pants on the first date and shit. She sees it, immediately looks at her phone, and then says her mother just cat died or something and has to leave.
all the time when they weren't at their computers. And eventually, he just up and asks her if she wanted to be his girlfriend, and she says yes.
Oh shit, no.
It was definitely a new concept
No.
for someone like me who grew up at a time when cell phones weren't even a thing. But I understand that we live in the digital age where new methods of dating are coming to the fore.
Your son got an internet girlfriend.
Just trying
That's a
to be happy
problem.
for him. And,
Trust your gut. Trust your gut. That's a problem.
Long distance vagina is so much harder to maintain, man. Like, it's easier when it's like right in or on top of your location. You want it close by. You don't want it all the way out there. Yeah, I mean, that's...
should when their kid gets their first girlfriend or boyfriend. Plus, with an entire ocean between them, it's not like I have to worry about them getting accidentally pregnant or something. However,
Yeah, unless it's by her side dude she's smashing.
And then convinces your son that somehow he's the father. Pregnant from cyber sex.
Nah, dude, man, you'd be surprised. I'm not gonna share those stories.
one Sunday afternoon, my son emerges from his boy cave for what seemed like the first time in days. Walks into the TV room where me and my husband are sat, and with a very concerned look on his face.
She dumped his ass because
Asks
he
what the matter was, and
asked her to date
he
him.
just kind of shrugs, tells us everything is cool, and then just kind of wanders out again. So as you can imagine, me and my husband give each other a look as if to be like, what was that about? My husband gets up, follows our son into the living room before gently prodding him about anything that might be bothering him. From what he told me, our kid was just doing that typical boyish thing of pretending that everything was fine, but in a way that tells us that he's obviously upset about something. My husband then told me he asked after Lori, with our son responding in almost a visceral way of like, "Why are you always in my business? Blah, blah, blah." He'd obviously touched on a sore subject, so our general conclusion was that he and Lori had broken up, and he just didn't want to talk about it.
Sounds about it.
We weren't about to press him on it,
Nah,
so
he sent her
we
money.
kinda just
I love
And then
that.
he found out she was a dude after he sent her some money.
Damn
That's
it.
what it was.
See, that's why you gotta get the nudes up front.
That's well, he got feet pics, but it turns out there was hair on the toes.
Damn. I mean, you could, you know what I mean? Like, it.
left him to it to get over.
Yeah,
and
you're like, I'm not
something
gonna
new.
justify that. You were about
But
to,
over
and
the
then you're
next
like,
month
nah,
or
I'm
so,
staying
our
away
son
from that
seemed to
shit.
get
Like, you ain't never
increasingly
fucked no feet
depressed.
with no hair on it before.
He'd spend more and more time
We've all
up in
been
his
in dark
room,
places.
only ever coming out to go to school or eat dinner,
This nigga
and then
beating
just
his meat!
retreating back to his little boy cave.
No!
It's smelling
Like I
it.
said, we figured this was...
Oh, damn, that's
That's
why.
a greasy boy right
That's why
there.
she left his ass.
Yeah, he was nasty is what it was. He was a dirty motherfucker. She had to roll out on that shit.
Bro, that's terrible.
Jesus.
But over the next
I'm
month or
dead.
so, our
That's
son
awful.
seemed to get increasingly depressed.
Yep, I bet.
He'd spend more...
Nothing says depression like beating your penis on camera, then animating it, and then telling people that you smelled your hand after you were done.
Oh, man.
I was just smelling the warmth. That's what that.
more and more time up in his
You're doing
room.
that shit,
Only
bro.
ever coming
Hanging
out to go to school or eat dinner and then just retreating back to his little boy cave. Like I said, we figured this was because he'd split up with his internet girlfriend, but one time my husband was walking past his
Damn.
room and blatantly heard him
That's a
talking to
fucked up
someone via
refractory
this little
period.
voice chat Discord thing, addressing
Man,
them
so
as
Susan left you? Yeah, man. Damn, that sucks, bro. What you gonna do? Well, I just take myself home. You know, I'm a date me for a while. Low maintenance. You know what I mean? I don't
True.
need to go out a lot.
Nope.
And after I smell my hand after I'm done with myself. Yeah, I mean, no one judges me for it. No one comes in there, bro. Oh, look at him. He's tasting his own rainbow. Like, no one does that
Whoa.
to me if I
Whoa.
don't tell people.
Yo, smelling and tasting are two very... You just went from walking the line to jumping into the fucking deep end real quick, my man.
Well, scientists have shown that smelling is very close to tasting. So
Wow,
it's technically the same thing.
Okay.
You have to edit all of that. This whole video got edited.
Yo, oh my god, this is like a
Babe,
30-minute
and
video. We
at
2
one
minutes in.
point, Laura.
Bruh.
So apparently they're still talking at that point, but we still assumed that they were having relationship issues.
Yep, he's talking to
Putting
himself
it down
now.
to the fact that they were like thousands of miles apart. I know long-distance relationships don't work at the best of times, even when people were just a few states away from each other. But these kids had an entire ocean separating them, so God knows how hard that must have been on them. Only, as we came to learn, that wasn't exactly the problem. It was something much, much darker. So as I said, our son seemed to be getting more and more depressed over the course of the month, and it got so bad that at one point that me and my husband discussed getting him a therapist or something to nip the problem in the bud before it could morph into something less easy to deal with. But suddenly, out of apparently nowhere, he just perks up. One day he's looking better, feeling perkier, and is considerably more talkative. He actually seemed keener on spending more time with us too, which for a 16-year-old boy struck us as very unusual. I mean, not that we were complaining. It was nice seeing him feeling better about things, and we put it down to him meeting a new girl or just shutting out Lori from his life.
He's in fear for his life.
This kind of sunny behavior carries
That's why
on
he's
for
so
like
happy.
a week or so
Yep.
until
Yep. That
one
makes sense.
Saturday, when after coming down for breakfast, we don't see or hear for him for the rest of the day. Late in the afternoon, my husband goes
He's
up into
upstairs
his room,
smelling himself.
knocks on the door,
No,
and asks
I
our
mean-
son if everything is
I didn't mean
okay.
it like that.
He comes
I
back
didn't
down
mean
into
it
the
like
TV
that.
room,
I mean it
tells me
the
there
other,
was no
like,
reply after
Teenagers,
knocking,
they
then asks
start
me if
thinking
I'd
that they
seen
know
him
everything.
leave the
They
house
smell,
at
they
all
smell
the
it
other
themselves.
day.
Too late for
I
that.
tell him
Not
no,
your hand.
Nope.
that if he had gone over to a friend's house or whatever, that he certainly hadn't let me know. Then my husband just kind of
Everybody
shrugs,
knows what you were
tells me
talking
he has a
about
headache,
right
then
there.
walks off
Do they?
to the
Yeah,
downstairs bathroom to
they
get an
know.
aspirin from
They're
the medicine cabinet.
hypnotized. Mind free.
Next thing I know, I can hear him springing down the hallway and up the stairs, his feet like boom, boom, boom as he rushed up to our son's room.
Oh shit, he's hitting it that hard?
What's going on?
I mean, he's hitting himself that hard, they can hear it?
Hallway, from where I'm
boom, 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 boom. What the fuck is that?
standing, I can actually see into the downstairs bathroom, and what I see makes my blood run cold. We usually kept all our pain pills and other such medication in a little plastic first aid kit style.
He's beating his meat into you guys'
we
medicine bottles
stuffed to the gills,
and closing it back up.
It was
what?
Lying on the bathroom floor.
He's got
completely empty.
What, man? Most habits
then, like
progress
my husband
after
before
time.
Me, hit me what had happened.
He's evolved into a.
So I sprint up to my son.
Oh, I knew it! I told you! I told you! Wait, is this not something to be funny about? We gonna edit this out. Like he graduated to poop. It's just treat that shit like cocaine. He's got it under his nose and shit. He shitting his hand and snorted it. No!
Leaning over our boy's bed.
Wake up!
Shaking him like, wake up. Can you hear me? Wake up.
Wake up, you nasty son of a bitch.
Sitting on the bed next to his
How
head
was
and
it? Was it?
Unconscious.
Should I be doing this?
And there are empty pill trays lying on the floor nearby. As soon as I walk in, my husband runs back downstairs to call 911, and I take over the shaking and the wailing, begging him to open his eyes. Now they only...
I start checking that nigga's pockets. Hell yeah. What? Look.
Look at the state that he's in, bro. Are you talking about flesh pockets?
No, you gotta sell that bed. He's not gonna need it anymore. That dresser next to him, boy, you could pawn that. You know what that dresser is?
That computer he was using to talk to that female.
Bro, at least $50 at a pawn shop.
100.
The only light in the room was coming from his computer monitor, so at one point I look over to it and see one of the most haunting things I'd ever seen in my life. On the screen is a webcam window from the Discord thing I mentioned, and it displays the body of a young girl that's just kind of dangling in midair. It took me a second to realize what I was looking at, but when I did, I almost screamed the house down. She was hanging from something. I tried not to look.
Young love. Together forever.
You a savage.
What, you ain't never seen The Notebook?
No.
You ain't seen The Notebook, man? It's
I was never that hard up for a fucking hand job.
Yeah,
I'd
me
have to
neither.
watch The Notebook.
There was no hand jobs in The Notebook, was there?
I'm talking about getting it from the chick who wanted to watch the movie.
Understandable. That's actually a better decision.
I don't know if there was hand jobs.
Way better than crying at the end of the movie like I did. Bruh, I was watching it on a date. Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, my eyes started misting up. I had to go to the bathroom and lie.
So, like, the guy you were on a date with, how did he feel?
You know what? I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. We weren't living together in sin. Don't put that on. That was a good one.
I just tried to focus on my boy as his dad
Back to
ran
these
back
teenagers.
upstairs
This
with
nigga running,
emergency
bro.
services.
This is really? Your son's dead, and this nigga's running.
Like Ned Flanders trying to catch the
Nigga, like this nigga's disco dancing and shit.
I just tried to focus on my boy as his dad ran back upstairs with emergency services to his cell. I should have told him not to look, but I was just distraught. I could barely speak as he walks back.
How many
into the
windows
room
they
and
have
starts
in that
describing our
motherfucker?
son's
How big as
condition to
shit?
the dispatcher on the other end of the line. He's frantically talking away when
That's why he took himself out the game, because you wasn't sharing none of the money.
Turns around to see the webcam window open and the girl's body hanging on the screen.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, 3 minutes later, she got down, she was just hanging by her hands?
Like, ha, April Fool!
April got you! Oh, no.
Shit.
Shit, turn out the cat.
Uninstalled Discord.
He just froze and stops talking, long enough for me to be able to hear the dispatcher say, "Sir, are you there, sir?" At which point he snaps out of his daze and carries on talking to the person on the other end. It was he that then had the same presence of mind to turn off the computer, all the while giving the EMTs their home address and begging them to arrive as quickly as possible.
See, he's checking his pockets, that's why he's doing it.
Our son was taken to the hospital where he promptly has his stomach pumped. We stayed all night, waiting in the visitors area, and when a doctor finally approached us with an update on our son's condition, I found my heart racing as I prepared for the worst.
He lived.
But thankfully, we'd gotten him to the hospital just in time, and the nurses were able to pump his stomach and administer the necessary medication to counteract the effects of the things he'd taken already.
But then he died of a
He
heart attack.
survived. Barely, but the same couldn't be said for the girl on the computer screen, who we assumed was this Lori girl he'd been in the long-distance relationship.
Damn, I got you, bitch. You thought? City boys, we up. No? You're right, too soon.
Too soon.
Turn the camera off, then congratulate. Yeah. Gotcha, bitch.
When our
You
son
thought?
woke up and saw us in the hospital room, he burst into tears.
This is not the time to be smelling your
Bro. You are in fucking rare form in this video.
Bro,
I was like, you are in rare.
When our son woke up and saw us in the
Top of your
hospital
game
room,
right
he
now,
burst
bro.
into tears.
Absolutely.
Bro, top of the morning.
He
That's how we
apologized
do.
over and over again, and we all
Nigga,
just
we all beat off in unison and smelled our salty leavings before we left, saying our morbid goodbyes and vowing that we would go on Plenty of Fish and find other stupid bitches to do this to.
Jesus.
years. It turned out that they'd formed a kind of pact together just the week before.
Oh, I bet.
Right around the same time he seemed to have perked up and gotten out of the funk he was in. Apparently, that was what did it.
Yep.
That she and he had figured out a way to escape the pain they were suffering.
What pain?
And that the
You're a fucking
revelation had been some
teenager.
kind of boost
Bruh.
to
You
him.
don't got no
As
bills. Shut the
morbidly
fuck
insane as that
up.
sounds.
That's real, ah.
We went ahead with book.
Nasty still do
Hey,
it.
back to beating it. Trying to man,
Bruh.
fuck these kids.
You
dog.
had a whole girlfriend to
Fuck
beat
you.
off into.
For real.
And you was like, you know what?
You just hang yourself instead.
I'm sick of this bitch. I'm gonna get her to off herself. That way I can be alone with the person that really counts. My own self. Dad, need to be with me.
I got jealous of this
He handed
bitch
the
liking me
therapy
almost as much as I
He's
did.
doing
Nigga, his
much
hand
better
got
now.
jealous.
We don't monitor his online activities as he figured he'd just find a way to subvert us, but we definitely don't allow him to have a computer in his bedroom anymore.
Now he's beating his dick on his tablet. We've all done that one. Now you think I'm reading Kindle, bitch? Nope. I'm reading Kindle, bitch.
And since then, me and my husband have made an effort to acquaint ourselves with the darker corners of the internet. And believe me, there are some days I wish I hadn't. Because my God, are there some horrendous things out there.
Bitch.
Things I wish I'd never seen,
What?
and that I'll never be able to get out of my head.
Your kid almost died, so you're like, oh, I gotta go on the dark web and watch fucking donkey porn. How'd that fucking work?
Look, if it's any consolation, it's probably snuff films. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's
okay.
all
Much
the
better,
rage.
much
Way
better. Teenage lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Masturbating, smelling their hand, and then dying.
You know what I mean? And then die together. It's together.
That's right.
It makes it better. But on the bright side, only she passed.
That's true.
But to even it out, on the non-brighter side, he didn't get any of her valuables, which really is the problem in this.
She might have had digital assets that he snapped. You don't know.
Bro, man,
You don't know?
that,
Maybe he got the Coinbase password, and then he was like, you know what we really should do?
bro, we should
You know
trade cryptocurrency with each other. You'll take my 8 Shiba for your 8 Bitcoin.
And we'll kill ourselves after.
Yup. Disposing of the evidence. Bruh, I got 100 Shiba coins. You give me your 10 Bitcoins.
Yep.
100's more than 10.
Math.
Huh? Numbers? Now you killing it. I'm basically giving you this. But yo, if you guys want to watch the original video, the link's in the description down below. It's your boy Blastphamoushd, and we up out of this mug. Twisties.